So wouldn't you know it, I finish up Newswave. It's actually getting edited right now. And Konami, well, they drop an announcement on us. And it's a pretty big announcement for people who have been waiting for, say, I don't know, Castlevania to show up on the Switch, or maybe a collection of Contra even. And it's going to be on everything, PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch, along with Steam and PC, obviously. But that's the thing people have been waiting for on the Switch for quite a while, is some sort of Castlevania representation from Konami. And it looks like they are having a big blowout for their 50th anniversary, and it's looking pretty good. There's still a little bit of mystery here, but once they sent the press release out, I was like, man, people are probably going to lose it. So let's take a look at it, since it probably, like I said, at this point, it's going to be out of Newswave for tomorrow, and it's pretty cool. I was looking at this, and I said, okay, that's pretty neat. Let's go through this, actually. This is their Konami 50th Anniversary Collection. Dive back into the action, PS4, Xbox One, Steam, and Nintendo Switch. And check this out. There's actually 3 different collections they're going to be doing. The Arcade Classics, which is a bit sooner than you might think. The Castlevania Anniversary Collection and the Contra Anniversary Collection. Let me show you this one. The Arcade Collection, April 18th. So it is about a month. Yeah, almost exactly a month away right now. $19.99 digital only. But not too bad, actually, for $20. We can have a nice little look at the games. Also leave their very interactive, apparently, website down in the description. They got like this whole video playing in the background constantly here. Haunted Castle, Typhoon, Nemesis, Vulcan Venture, Life Force. Oh, Life Force is actually a good game. Thundercross, Scramble, and Twinbee. And there's also going to be a bonus ebook with it that includes interviews with the development staff, behind the scenes insights, sketches, design documents, and concepts. That's pretty cool. For people who enjoy their old arcade games, this is a very cool package to see. $20 isn't bad either. Let's take a look at the big one. Everyone is talking Castlevania right now this announcement's happened. So let's take a quick look. Coming early summer 2019, digital only. I think a lot of these are going to be digital only. That's the way it goes. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge on the Game Boy, interesting, and Super Castlevania 4 with a bonus book. Not as much information here about it. This is early summer 2019. I assume we'll find out more information, but I kind of like the idea of there being some mystery there, right? There's 4 games that we don't know about right now. We know about the other 4. We don't even know about the price on it, I guess, technically, but it's also going to have its own unique ebook that has details provided by developers, artists, and other inspired by the Castlevania legacy. This is really cool. This is Konami actually doing something here. Like this is kind of neat. It's for their 50th anniversary, and they're going to make a good bit of money on this. The Castlevania collection like this, I feel like is going to be $30. I don't know if it's going to be $20, because we still have 4 other ones to pick out here. And if they're going Game Boy, you never know. I mean, I'd like to tell you that they're going to have things like Symphony of the Night on here. I mean, right? That would be cool. But it could also be maybe one of the N64 games. Can they do that? Can they get a 64 game on here? That'd be kind of neat. I mean, it'd be cool to see. I don't know how great it would be to play it, but you got like Rondo of Blood and some others. So they have 4 slots. They're looking for 8. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool to see that. A little more information, of course, that is also on PS4, Xbox One, Steam, and Switch. These games are all on like everything, and this is great to see the 50th anniversary bring this kind of love with it for the old games. It's really cool. Let's go back. We'll check out the Contra collection. Also early summer, so we don't know which one's going to come first between Contra and Castlevania. I'd like to think Castlevania, because I'd like to see Castlevania collection come out now, but a Contra collection is awesome. That is a really cool idea. I think this one would be 20, but considering the arcade is 20, this might end up being 30 as well. But, I mean, look at Contra, Super C, Contra 3, the Alien Wars. That is insane. And then, again, 4 more games still to come that they're going to announce, I guess, as we go along here. This was just a drop. They just dropped this information. They were like, hey, here's Castlevania and Contra and our arcade classics, a collection. What? Okay. All right, then. You can actually click these too. Oh, man, we got screenshots. Well, we got to go back and look at the Castlevania. Wow. Okay, that actually looks pretty clean there, too. Let's go back and take a look at it. I didn't realize you could actually click on those. When the press release came in, I was like, oh, cool. And they had this website in it. Yeah. Looks like Castlevania. This is cool. They have the... I wonder if they're going to have that set up. Like, it's going to be like a game that you go into, and they have, like, maybe some sort of way for you to pick the different games, and they have information under it. Like, look, they have the release date in the US and in Europe and everything. They have a nice little description down here. First off, this website, there's a lot going on here with this website. I'll give them credit for that. It looks like Castlevania. I mean, look, the big thing is going to be if they add anything beyond the Super Nintendo, for example. If they do get into the Nintendo 64 or the PlayStation, how will those look? Because we saw them do a collection at the end of last year, and that had Symphony of the Night on there, and it looked really good. But I think Sony did some work on that, so this is cool. You guys are going to let me know what other Castlevania games you want to see in here, because we got 4 still down here, and there's a lot. Do we get the Game Boy games in here? Like the Game Boy Advance games? Because they have a Game Boy game here. Do we get the DS games in there? Can we do that? I don't know. Now I'm curious what we can do with this. I like the idea of the Game Boy Advance games in there. Oh, man, if they put the Game Boy Advance games in here, that's going to be something. It's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think about this. Coming early summer 2019, which would probably, in my mind, place it in June or July, right? I'm thinking June. I think this is a June release, and that's really cool. So I'm pretty excited about this collection. Contra's cool, but the Castlevania Anniversary Collection is what we've all wanted. Remember, we talked about the trademark here in a news wave and everything, and we were hoping, and there it is, the payoff. Castlevania officially coming to the Switch, and also going to the Xbox One, Steam, and PS4. But I know people have been asking for far too long for it to come to the Switch, and here it is. Cool stuff, guys. Let me know what you think about this down below. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, guys. Dislike it if not. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for Newswave. This was breaking news, and it wasn't going to make it in, so I wanted to make sure you guys got it as it happened. I'll see you guys next time.